All right, welcome and a lovely Saturday morning to or afternoon wherever you are watching this stream. Welcome to the eSinger Cup 2020, and we are going to bring you the 1v1 segment. My name is Manas, and I'm joined here by Euros Knob. Take it
JD.
away.
Oh yeah, so it's going to be a fantastic couple of days of 1v1 action. Not only do we have 1v1, we also have Pro Clubs 11 versus 11 action tonight as well. So it's going to be a fantastic 2 days of FIFA action, all brought to you today.
Yeah, and we have over 100 players already signed up for this 1v1 tournament, and they are going to be broken up into 32 groups. So we're going to start with the group stage first, and then for half the day, and then we are going into the group stage. But for every group, there's only one player that will be moving on to the group stage.
That's going to be intense competition. You know,
Very.
you lose one game, it can be all over for you. And of course, before we continue on with the program, of course, this is presented by SK Sports, organized by Dynamic Concepts, and of course, supported by Skoga and One Play Esports. Now, we also have fantastic beverage partners in Just Spirulina. Look at that. That's beautiful cold pressed juice. Fantastic. We'll be drinking a lot of that today, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
And then, of course, audio partner is Defunct Headphones. And at the end of the day, we are supported by the Singapore Tourism Board. Now, a little bit more on the eSinger Cup. This is, of course, the 10th year that we're having this tournament or this whole event here. But, of course, with COVID-19, we are only able to have it online with you guys here. And, might as well make the special day of it. We have FIFA tournaments, we have music festivals, we have so many different things available for anybody who is interested. We even have people who are coming in to talk about more experience. We also have special guests.
We have special guests.
Tim Cahill, dude.
Yeah,
Tim Cahill is going to be one
I was
of
thinking of keeping that a mystery, but I think since you already call out the name, Tim Cahill, a
Yeah.
former Australia national player, former Everton, a
It's
legend
gonna be
himself.
fantastic. It's
He's
going to be
fantastic.
amazing. So, of course, we are going to be having the FIFA tournament. Now, FIFA is an immense game. It's been played all around the world. There is so many different people that play it, all around the world. What is your experience with FIFA?
So yeah, I mean with the launch of FIFA 21 not too long ago, right? I think a lot of people are now thinking of not just me, like a lot of the people in the community are thinking of how do I get better at this game, right? I mean FIFA 20 came is a good game, the good version of it, but a lot of people are actually giving a lot of feedback to EA
Yeah.
Sports about the gameplay of it, like it's becoming very hard to defend or it's become a bit too slow to build up the
Yeah.
attack. But FIFA 21 is going to surprise you, so just we are really excited for this. And I mean when I play FIFA, I just want to enjoy,
Yeah.
have fun. As a football fan, you really want to. It gives you that power to be able to control your favorite players
Exactly.
and to score
Yeah.
goals. I mean, the sense of achievement you get when you score a goal, nothing can take away.
So
from
the thing
that.
about this tournament now is that we are only just about 2-3 weeks into FIFA. The first weekend league started probably about 2 weeks ago, and people are still getting adjusted to the game. But of course, on the weekend league format, you have the clubs as well that you love to play. But sometimes these clubs aren't maybe as good as you want them to play. Like it has to fit the like what pro players say, the meta. Like you have to be fast, you have to play balls in behind, stuff like that. Your striker has to be quick and stuff like that. So this brings in a whole new aspect because this game has just come out. People are just getting used to the gameplay and everything else. So it's going to be really interesting to see how people, go into the game, how they, come up with tactics to maybe get the better of their opponent, how long, let's say I have played FIFA for like the last 2 weeks non-stop, and then maybe my opponent is just playing it for maybe the last 1 week and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different elements that comes into it. So of course, if you were playing in this tournament, Menace, who would you be picking to be your team of choice? Because this is for the tournament itself, the format, we're using all clubs. So
Yeah.
let's say, which club would you be most likely to use?
Well, I mean, I have a few, but if you want me to play to win, then I'll try to stick with Liverpool. I
Yeah.
like the formation they're playing. I mean, if you are sticking with the default formation, a diamond midfield with Firmino up front, and then you have Henderson. It's it's I mean, a really attacking minded team. So yeah, I'll play them. But if you want me
Mm.
to switch, I might surprise a lot of people. I choose Spurs.
Spurs,
Spurs.
really?
I'll choose Spurs.
I mean, looking at now, they do have Gareth Bale, they do have Son. So you think about it, you can play like even if you have Gareth Bale, you have what's his name, Lucas Moura on
Mm-hmm.
the right wing. You know, you can still switch it around. You can play Bale in the center. You can play Bale in the center, Kane up front, left is Son, right is Lucas. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, there's so many different variations that you can use in this FIFA. Liverpool as well, you know, they got so many different options that you can choose. Diogo Jota now with
Yeah.
Liverpool. He can play cam, he can play left wing. Some people, even in Ultimate Team, I've seen actually play him at striker. So there's a lot of different variations that, you know, players can use. So it's going to be really amazing to see how these players use their teams to their advantage. I think that's going to be a very big thing because everything about this game is all about taking advantage. You know,
That's right.
taking advantage of what situations that you're in. You know, playing the ball through the center, playing the ball through the back. You know, crossing is a little bit better than compared to last year, but you know, you still have to make sure that you have that correct person up front for you.
That's right.
So, let's say for you, if you were to choose Liverpool, who would you put in front? You know, you have so many different options. You can put Salah, you can put Firmino, you can put Mane up front. Who would you go with? You know,
I'll
in
put
that example.
I'll put Mane and Salah on forward wings, and
Yeah.
then I'll put Firmino up front.
So you like that whole, him being that pivot to like play into the attacking wings.
That's right.
Oh, so like a false nine.
Like a false nine, and
Nice.
also I can always switch it up for Mane and Salah to be up front, to be the both center forwards,
Yeah.
and then Firmino can just drop back into the cam
So
position
that's
as
if
well.
you're losing a game. Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing that we can bring into it. It's going to be interesting to see the attacking variations. You know, when you're winning a game, you know, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay back? Do you want to change your formation? Do you want to, play more at the back and stuff like that? If you're losing, then of course we're going to see a lot of, people if they're losing, changing it up to maybe a 4-2-2 or 4-1-2-1-2. You know, have those two strikers up front, build the pressure, and usually, the team press in, especially the team press. The team press in this game is crazy.
So crucial, yeah.
It's crazy because you can be so under pressure. If your defenders can't pass out from the back, you're just being whacked from all different sides. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these players use their teams. The first match that we're going to be casting, is going to be an interesting one as well. So hopefully we're going to have that up and running really soon. Oh, we do. Okay, so of course we do have the first match, which is Juan Cristiano, who is going to be using Bayern, and his
Interesting
opponent
choice.
as well will be using Barcelona. So two contrasting styles. It's going to be very good to see, especially now with Bayern not necessarily fitting the meta, I would say, because, you have Lewandowski up front, Gnabry. Serge Gnabry has been nerfed for pace. You look at his ultimate team card now, it's 82 rated for pace. How crazy is that?
It is. I mean, it really shows how a player like he's grown. Gnabry in real life he's grown from last season to this season. So I think it's interesting how Juan Cristiano will be using Bayern against a Barcelona that is also not really as meta as
Yeah.
in the last edition of FIFA. So it's very interesting how this will play out. But I mean, in the FIFA tournament, it's all about the players who controls the teams, right? I mean, if you're a really good player, I've seen an Everton in FIFA 20
Yeah.
beating a Man United.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the player was good. Like player controlling Everton was really good, and he knows how to play the build up from the back.
Yeah.
And he's scoring goals. I think the score was about like 4-2 or something like that.
Okay, so with that being said, of course, I think we're ready to get to the first game, which is going to be Juan Cristiano going up against Elvin L. How do I pronounce that? I mean, a lot of
ELV.
ELVTXNN. There's a lot of different, gamer tags. We're gonna get them wrong.
Let's just
That's
call
for
him
sure.
Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, let's just call him
Let's
Elf.
do that. I
Keep
think
it short.
he'll be more focused on the game
Yeah.
anyway. So let's get to it with Bayern versus Barcelona. So there we go. Juan Cristiano against Elf TXNN. And it is going to be Bayern versus Barcelona. So it's going to be interesting how they get it from the start.
I must say the graphic looks pretty good.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's mad. I
It's
mean,
great.
really step up from FIFA 20. I like how the pitch looks. It looks real clean, real neat. It's really nice to watch.
Yeah. So now it's all about how the players will start. And looking at it, I believe Juan Cristiano is going for the 4-2-3-1, which is a very big formation.
And here's Kimmich trying to build an attack. Lewandowski and Kimmich again. So Juan Cristiano actually looking for space. He's just trying to look for space to build up the attack from the midfield. And now here goes Sane. He's going to take a shot and he misses his first shot of the game at the 4th minute of gameplay. But that was a nice build up from the midfield. I would love that. But Sane being the man to use to take the shot. I think Lewandowski should have been going up front a bit more. What do you think?
Yeah, that's the thing. So for this game, of course, it's all about how you move your players. You know, you do have your, what do you call that? Your triggering runs. Now, you can actually place them in the position where you want to go. Now, of course, we see Juan Cristiano. Oh, and he misses another chance. And this time it's Leroy Sané again with the miss. And as you were saying, he's going more with Leroy Sané, taking the shots on. And the ball goes out for a throw. But of course, you know, there's going to be a lot of different variations to the gameplay from both players. You know, LTXNN, of course, being a little bit pressured here. Going down the right flank. Skill moves right here from Kingsley Coman. Ball in. And this time it is blocked by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, you know, causing a lot of problems for foot players over the last 2 years. He's been an amazing goalkeeper to use for your ultimate team. And again, given away here. Juan Cristiano needs to dominate on this pressure. He needs to score, you know, to get the pressure on here. Playing the ball to Kimmich. Back to Sane. A little heel-to-heel flick. Leon Goretzka, the beast Goretzka, as we like to call him now. Ball is played to Leroy Sané. Sané with the drag back.
Ooh.
It's saved by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. How many times have we said that? Not only in foot, but as well as today, right now as well.
Sane, yeah, very good. I mean, lightning strikes thrice this time. It's Sane again, a little bit of deja vu moment, attacking there from the left in the last attack, but he still couldn't find the back of the net. Now here is Elf again with Barcelona trying to build up attack but giving the ball away cheaply.
He needs to stop giving the ball away, and now the ball is through to Robert Lewandowski.
1v1, and that's the first goal by Lewandowski. Juan Cristiano, 1 up, and that was really, really good. I think, you know, it really shows Lewandowski's skills, his shooting prowess.
I don't think we should call him Lewandowski. We should call him Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the goal right there, right into that corner. Fantastic finish right there.
That's amazing. So 1-0 for Juan Cristiano. Now let's see if Elf is able to equalize. It seems like he's struggling to find space in the midfield.
He hasn't. I don't think he has even been able to get out of his half. It's been that dominating by Juan Cristiano. It's been great play. But now, and that ball is intercepted now. Moving to the center with Joshua Kimmich. Moving it to Kingsley Coman. Good choice. I think he will actually bring on Serge Gnabry in the second half, looking at it. What do you think, Menace?
I think so. Serge Gnabry on the bench right now, but he's a good option from the bench. I mean, if he can do wonders, that's super sub material. So you want to use teams who have very good players on the bench as well.
Yeah.
Especially like Gnabry. I mean, with his scorecard right now, his rating
oh, wow,
improving.
it's
But
through
here is Elf with the shot, but saved by Manuel Neuer. A really good one by Neuer. And again, he's got the ball back. Can he build up the attack? Now it's Jordi Alba is trying to go past on the left wing, but couldn't. But it's still a possession to him. Messi, can he actually find space? He's in. Oh, that is unlucky. He equalizes an unlucky touch from the Bayern defender, and it's 1-1.
And it's Ansu Fati, the young pretender to the throne of Leo Messi, getting the goal for El Tan. And looking at it coming here, it is 1-1. Juan Cristiano having 3 chances, and, you know, El just taking his first chance of the game. So Juan Cristiano has to be more efficient. And here is Lewandowski. Save, but it is in, and that is Leroy Sané with the goal that he should have scored, and it is now 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Could we see a repeat of what happened in the Champions League?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, we are only in first half, but really unlucky. That goal really unlucky for Elf right there. I mean, he's got that possession after they equalized. And also, the ball was saved by Lewandowski's shot was saved by ter Stegen, but unlucky. Just he only can push in the path of Leroy Sané, who has the easiest job of tapping it to make it 2-1.
Yes, definitely. So, of course, the group stage games will be played on home and away format. So, right after this, we will be heading straight to another game with these two, this time with Juan Cristiano being away from home. But here goes El with Coutinho, and he is tackled by his former teammate. And there it goes to Ousmane Dembele. Sergi Roberto, back to Dembele. Roberto, patient passing, but not getting anywhere. He's been holding on to the ball with Sergi Roberto, and Alphonso Davies, the Canadian dream, taking the ball away. And Juan Cristiano can build up from the back. And he's playing with Hernandez on the right back spot. That's quite surprising, Mendes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because usually they'll play Hernandez in the center.
It is. I mean, it's interesting choice right there, but I think he's putting a lot of focus on the attack. But for in this case, still Elf trying hard to find a space in the final third, trying to bring the ball. What I can see is trying to bring the ball into the penalty box and trying to make it the 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper. And like in this case, but still got dispossessed by Hernandez right there. And that's why you put Hernandez at the back.
Yes, Hernandez is a fantastic defender in FIFA 21. Very pacey, very strong as well, you know, compared to other centre-backs. And he's able to move very quickly as well, which is very fantastic for, you know, especially with the method this year, which is mainly for, you know, counter-attacking football. You need someone who is pacey to catch up with those attackers. And here we go. This time it is tackled, and here is Leroy Sané. Juan Cristiano playing very patiently right now. You know, we don't see a lot, like too many skill moves from Juan Cristiano. Mainly it's a lot of good interchanging passing, very good play, and that is the first half done and dusted, Menace. So, going into this game, what do you think of Juan Cristiano so far? He's been doing very well, I would say.
I think Juan Cristiano has this in the bag. If he can continue his build-up play and not giving away balls very cheaply to Elf Tan, he could be the one that's winning this game. Anyway, he's leading 2-1, and it looks like he wants to
make a change
here. Yeah, let's see what's
this is going to be very important. Custom tactics. He's playing long ball. So long ball. The thing about long ball is that you don't have to ask your players to get in behind, or he's actually putting in get in behind for your defenders. Long ball actually means that these players make the runs up forward faster now, and it's even better. You know, you have your triggering runs, you have everything available to you. Serginho Dest at right back, you know, the new right back for Barcelona. No wonder he's playing Roberto in the center midfield. Serginho Dest, very fast, very quick player as well. Not very high rated, but still, you know, in FIFA, it's all about that pace, That's for sure right there. And Juan Cristiano, you can see playing a 4-4-2. And as we go back into the game, if you were El Tan, what's your tactic going into the next half, this half here?
No, I might be doing the unconventional by putting Fatih up front instead of Messi and putting Messi on the right.
Either that on the cam as well. You could play cam.
Either that, yeah, but Coutinho could be good on the left as well. So he's pretty pacey, and here he is again. Like, speaking of him, De Jong passes back to De Jong, trying to find Messi.
Scoop turn, drag back, this time read very easily by Juan Cristiano, and very quick interchange of passing. Can he release Sané? He can't. It is knocked away by the defender, and Elf can start his play out from the back again with Messi to Coutinho. Back to Messi. Can he bring it on his left foot? And he tries, blocked right there. But good start here from the losing one here. And this time it's Alphonso Davies. You know, he's had a phenomenal rise through the ranks, you know, playing MLS football or soccer just about 2 years ago. Now he's a Champions League winner, and he is playing for probably the best team in Europe right now in Bayern Munich.
Yeah, they are the best team until May, right?
Oh yeah, until we find out.
Unless they defend their
something can happen. You'll never know with football. Goretzka loses the ball. This time Coutinho can play the through, but it is blocked again. Juan Cristiano reading the play very well. It's just a matter of how Elf can, you know, try and get past him. Trying to trigger the run here.
He's trying to find a space over there. De Jong bring the ball all the way to the left.
He's got a run there.
But Coutinho trying to find Messi in the middle, but he could not, got dispossessed. Now we have Sané. Costa on the left. What do you think about that?
Douglas Costa is fantastic. I've always loved Douglas Costa. The only thing about him is that his weak foot. The right foot can't hit a bando with a banjo with that one. That's quite that's the thing that FIFA players don't like about Douglas Costa, is that his weak foot is really bad. That's the only thing about him. But 5-star skills, I mean, as long as you're a skiller and you don't really want to finish with Douglas Costa, I mean, you can do elasticos around the box and then pass it to Lewandowski. That's the
right.
one thing that you want to do. But Elf with the ball taking away here, he has the left-hand side free, and here is Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba trying to bring the ball up to the young Coutinho. Can he find a space? Can he find Messi? He couldn't. Fatih still with the ball. Messi. I can see that Elf wants to shoot using Messi on the left foot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only trying to pull the ball back to the left and trying to hit. But then Juan Cristiano knows.
Yes, correct. Exactly. That's the thing. It's so easy to predict these kinds of things. I mean, when you're outside the box, the one thing that you want to do a drag back, get it on your stronger foot, put it through, and oh, you didn't right there. Lewandowski had the run right there.
Yeah.
But here comes Costa with those 5-star skill moves. Gets a bit lucky with that one. Lewandowski to Joshua Kimmich. Back to Lewandowski. A little bit of a skill move, but it is cleared away. And it might be a little bit of an attack here for Leo Messi. Can he get past the pacey Alphonso Davies? He's doing well. He gets in front of him. Oh, but the through ball, yeah. That cross into the box there. Juan Cristiano read it like a book. La Croqueta from De Jong, but he can't get past Douglas Costa. And now there is space down the left-hand side for Costa. And this time Leon Goretzka, the beast himself, gives the ball away. And Barcelona again can build up from the black.
Well, I think second half belongs to Barcelona. But he still couldn't find the equalizer. Still unlucky on the final third in the attack. But Juan Cristiano could read his attack plans really well. Now here's Juan Cristiano trying to find the third goal that will kill off this tie. Can he do it or not? So here is Douglas Costa again. Is he going to find Lewandowski in the middle?
Ooh.
Blocked by the Barcelona defender. And here is Elf Tan trying to build up attack, trying to equalize.
Look at the run, look at the run, look at the run.
Fatih with the ball.
Well, there's no one in the center though, unless he can do a couple skill moves with Ansu. Oh.
That is poor judgment.
Commentator's curse right there.
Judgment.
Commentator's curse.
He shouldn't have
hits
done
it
that.
straight at the goalkeeper right there.
The thing about FIFA 21, like the lobs, it's a hit or miss, right?
Yeah.
Like you need to really time really well, especially the players that's running in. You need to time your lobs. You need to time the players that's receiving the ball. But here comes Alphonso Davies. Can he find a player in the middle? He couldn't. That was a nice punch by Ter Stegen to make sure that it doesn't go to 3-1. But he's trying to find that third goal again. Here's Leroy Sané finding Douglas Costa to Goretzka.
Oh,
And Coleman has space over there. He's still got space, but the ball is blocked and it goes out for a corner.
81 minutes gone here. Juan Cristiano still with the lead. But here he goes. Here is Jerome Boateng to Douglas Costa with the rainbow flick and volley. Very cheeky there from Juan Cristiano with the rainbow flick leading to the volley. And it is way over the bar though. Samuel Umtiti playing the ball out to Serginho Dest. Now, last bit of action in this first home game for Juan Cristiano. Remember, we are in the group stages right now. These two, of course, playing in Group X. So right now, of course, we do have so many players from all around Asia. You know, Malaysia, players from Singapore, you know, vying for that top prize of $350. And of course, not only does the top player win prizes, but of course, you know, 1 all the way down to 16, you know, leaves themselves with a minimum of $50 as well. So still a lot of prize money, but there goes Leo Messi through. Can he get past? No, I thought he could have done a little bit of maybe the Cruyff, not the Cruyff turn, but the Berber spin maybe to get away from the defender. But Juan Cristiano reading that like a book. I think he should have tried to take the risk with the right foot.
He's got no support. Elftan has no support on there. It's only Leo Messi, but yeah, he should have just hold on to the ball a little bit because he has got time. But it seems like this game is gonna end any second now, and it probably is gonna end this way in 2-1. That's it. It's full time. 2-1 to Juan Cristiano in his Bayern Munich outfit. What do you think about that match, Eurosnob? I think Juan Cristiano deservingly got that lead, and then Yeah, unlucky to get the to get the equalizer from Elfton.
Yep.
But yeah, a lucky winning goal there. Yeah, the Lewandowski with their 1-on-1, but saved.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic first game that we've seen here. I think Juan Cristiano definitely deserved it. He had a lot of chances, coming into the game in that first half, and he should have, I thought he should have won by more goals,
Yeah,
honestly, because he had his opponent literally on toast.
that's
Literally,
right.
it's past breakfast, but he had him on toast. But seriously, that's another thing, about morning and playing FIFA early in the morning. It's difficult. It's definitely difficult because you're just getting into the gameplay. You're just if it's your first game and then you don't play any warm-up games beforehand, you're gonna be rusty. You're gonna have that morning in your eye, and then you're gonna be like
Yeah.
digging your eyes and stuff like that. So it's definitely not easy playing in the morning.
I won't be surprised if they stay up all night for this, right? It's Friday night, they stay up all night
There's
training.
weekend league as well. That's the thing. There's also weekend league. Most of these players, I would assume, would play FUT as well, FIFA Ultimate Team. So now, of course, weekend league is from Friday 3 p.m. all the way until Monday 3 p.m. So these guys definitely want to get their games in and stuff like that.
So, what's your favorite moment of the match?
Well, favorite moment of the match, I think it's just Juan Cristiano dominating the game in general. I think he, really showed what a good player he is, but I think he kind of let his opponent get back into the game a little bit. I just felt that he could have laid on his domination and really pulled through with more goals. I really thought he should have won by at least a goal margin of 3 or 4 goals.
Yeah, but still, he's up by a goal, and there it will be another tie.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's home and away. So there'll be each player will play his opponent twice, and we'll be waiting to see for them to prepare for the next game. And this will be interesting. Can Elftan come back?
And that's the thing. This one, of course, in the group stages, I mean, as you mentioned before during the game itself, if you lose a game, that's pretty much it for you because only the top one goes through to the final round of 32. So if you lose one game, you're already having to find a mountain to climb. The only good thing about the loss for the opponent here is that he lost by a minimal amount of goals. So he can still fight back in terms of the goal difference. But he should have lost by more, unfortunately. I mean,
He should have lost by
that's
more.
the
Yeah.
thing. But we'll go into another game. We'll see. Now another thing is that how would you go into this second game? Because now you kind of figure out what your opponent is doing. Do you want to change your team? Do you want to, instead of using Bayern, you do like if I'm thinking in Juan Cristiano's case, let's say if I'm able to use Bayern and play this well and to get the victory, would I want to reuse him again? Or would I want to reuse Bayern?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just to stick with the plan, right? It looks pretty good. I mean, if you're talking about one Cristiano trying to kill the game, I mean, his plans really worked out for him.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit unlucky that he's giving the ball away cheaply sometimes to the
Yeah.
opponent. But if you're talking about the other player like Elftan, if he wants to get back in the game, I mean, he's only like what you say, he's only one goal behind.
Yeah.
So he could easily score 2 goals and then just park the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about FIFA, like if you're really in a losing position, just try to score
Yeah.
first. Try to be more aggressive in attack, right? Put all your players up front, but of course, be careful on the counter. And if that happens, then there might be some chance for you. And here we go. We are into the second tie.
And it's going to be the two same teams again. It's going to be interesting here. First game, of course, between the two ended with Juan Cristiano winning by 2 goals to 1. And this time, let's see how Elftan can come back into this. This time, once again, we see Juan Cristiano getting probably maybe the first opportunity. Leroy Sané moving into the area. Joshua Kimmich finds the ball back from Goretzka. And now just passing around, patient passing, and this time the ball is won here. And looks like he's playing with two up front with Dembele and Messi. Messi with the ball.
Nice pass. That
Good
was a nice pass.
But then again, that's the thing. With pacey defenders, you're able to get back right on time. A bit of skill moves there. A flick pass, a bit unnecessary, but there is Antoine Griezmann.
He's
Oh!
finds himself some space, but
Ooh.
unlucky to get dispossessed by Alaba over there. But it's still in their possession. So Elftan with the throw-in right here. Who can you find? Alba again. Is he gonna cross? He is, but the ball was a bit too low. So that's a bit tricky with crosses in FIFA, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like I say, it's a hit or miss. I would rather you you bring the ball into the penalty box and try to find that lone forward and in the one-on-one position with the keeper. Oh, that's a bit unlucky right there.
But he still got the ball back. Dembele. Fake shot stop there. 3-point turn or 3-touch roulette. The 3-touch roulette, of course, a favorite move of one of our pro club's players.
Here's Alphonso Davies. He can find Sane running here with some space. Lewandowski is in the middle, but he finds Gnabry, your favorite man right here.
I love
and finding
Gnabry!
back, and what a goal! What a pass, what a goal. Lewandowski, and it's 1-0 to Bayern, 1-0 to 1 Cristiano.
The main man,
That's
man, Serge Gnabry with the ball through, and what do you know, Robert Lewandowski with the goal, and you know, fantastic play right there.
Very fantastic player. I mean, Gnabry just in that camp position, I presume, getting the ball from Sane from the left, and one touch finds Lewandowski. I mean, he planned for that, and he's trying to do it again,
ball.
but the ball a little bit too near to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen collects it easily, and this is a little bit trouble for Elftan. It seems like, I mean, we're early in this leg, but aggregate is 3-1 to 1 Cristiano.
Yeah, but this one is, of course, this will be a group stage game, of course, with the group stage first. So, of course, that's the thing, as we mentioned before, you lose. I mean, now in his position as well, if he loses the second game, that's pretty much it, because you know he's gonna have other opponents in the next games as well. So really difficult if you're gonna be losing your first 2 games. But you know, there's still time. You know, he has still time to fight back. Hopefully, you know, with the next 2 games, it'll be easier for him. But let's see what he does here. He still has a chance.
So this time Messi is dropping back a little bit. He's got yep, still got De Jong in middle, Pjanic, De Jong and Pjanic in the CM positions. Still have some difficulty finding that space to shoot though. You know, still have the problems in that final third.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, I just realized we made a bit of a boo-boo right here. I just realized that Juan Cristiano is actually using Barcelona. It's the other way around right now. And here we go. The heel-to-heel. Ousmane Dembele trying to find the space, left foot or right foot, but he is tackled. Leon Goretzka, the beast, finding his way up front. And there goes Serge Gnabry with a surge of pace. Mind the pun, but there he goes. Oh, but he can't get past the defender right there.
Well, that confuses me a
Yeah,
little bit.
exactly. That's the thing. Both same teams were both with different players. My goodness, here's Messi.
So
A little bit of like mind freakism
so
right
if what
there.
we see is correct, it means that Elton has now equalized.
He's
It's
now
2-2 on
yeah.
aggregate.
Here we go. Alaba now down to the right-hand side. Douglas Costa, Serge Gnabry, drag back, passes it to Joshua Kimmich. This time he is tackled by Clement Longley. Finding the space, Ansu Fati with the La Croqueta, moving it forward. Juan Cristiano now with Leo Messi. So it's kind of like a mirror image of how he used Bayern. But there is Messi, and that is the goal. Leo Messi with the finish, and it is now 1-1. What a ball through. And right there, that's where the 2-man attack really works. And Leo Messi finding the insane finish right past Manuel Neuer.
There was a beautiful goal on his left foot, his favorite foot, his strongest foot, and right past Manuel Neuer, one of the best keepers in the game.
This time Ousmane Dembele taking the ball forward. Miralem Pjanic, the new signing, of course, for Barcelona. Good play, Griezmann. Dembele dragged back, but front again. Dembele making a run. Juan Cristiano couldn't find him, and he is tackled. This time now, Douglas Costa gives the ball away. Miralem Pjanic being in the right place at the right time. Dembele to Messi. This time it is Jerome Boateng with the tackle. Now here we go. Lewandowski this time tackled by Jordi Alba. A very interesting battle. Tackles flying in everywhere. But this time it leaves your defense a little bit, you know, how do you say, unmanned.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know why Lewandowski is playing all the way up to the right wing right there. And Douglas Costa is now on the right side, so he should be the front man up over there. But I mean, he scored a goal just now. So here's a build-up attack by Serge Gnabry again. Goretzka, can he find Lewandowski or Gnabry? No, dispossessed by Barcelona, and Barcelona with the attack right now. De
The run
Jong.
is making through here. Dembele stopped. De Jong trying to find the space, but this time blocked again. Sane taking the ball, and here we go again, hopefully to build up another attack.
Sar. And
All
that's
right.
half time. What do you think about the game, Eurosnob? I think this is a little bit more equally matched
Yes,
compared to the first
very
leg.
much so, very much so. I think it's all about, yeah, you can see, I mean, possession-wise, of course, it's very much in favor of Juan Cristiano, but it's how you use that possession as well. So it's up to Elv, TX, double N, of course, to try to find a way to, gain more possession, I think. But, I mean, even as I say that, I think about it now, it's like the gameplay for this FIFA is more counter-attacking based. So even if you have, 36% possession, 30% possession, it's how you use that 30% to your advantage. All you need to do is just have that quick counter-attack, get through on goal, bang, that's it. And it's an easy finish. So in this game, mainly it's counter-attacking for me.
So no change from either team so far. I thought, yeah, it
Lewandowski.
seems like Bayern could wanna put Muller on, but maybe that probably saving that for later in the second half. So we are resuming. We are now in the second half. Barcelona versus Bayern. Juan Cristiano versus Elf Tan. And yeah, in this game it's still 1-1 and equally matched. Barcelona with that edge in possession, but here is Bayern Munich. Alaba trying to play into the midfield. Can he find Joshua Kimmich? He can. And he should try to find space over there. Alaba to Goretzka. Davis.
Look at
Oh, the little...
Look at that.
Nice
Finding the
skill.
space. Gnabry with the drag back. Again, looking for Goretzka, trying to find the space. And there, he's finding a little bit of Lewandowski there, but it is blocked. And the combination of Longley and Umtiti getting the ball away. And now Barcelona can come down with the attack. Antoine Griezmann to Miralem Pjanic. Griezmann making the run. This time he goes short. Dembele looks for De Jong. Can he play the other pass in? He has, rainbow flick. This time not getting anywhere through. Couldn't get the shot off. I remember that first game when he used Douglas Costa. Had the rainbow flick pulled off, but shot the ball over the bar. This time blocked. The cross in, and it's cleared. But here's Joshua Kimmich. And it is saved by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And a quick punt out right here. This time Alaba to get there before Leo Messi. Good chance there for Eltan.
Bayern Munich with the early chance right there, but a bit unlucky that his shot goes straight into the palms of ter Stegen, and he's trying again this time. Gnabry, our superstar, can he do something about this? He's trying to find Lewandowski. He takes a shot and he makes it 2-1 to FC Bayern Munich. Lewandowski again, again.
That's
with
the
that
one.
goal.
We should coin that term right there. Thomas Muller should take advantage of coining that term. Lewandowski doing what he does best, scoring the goals, and Eltan is now in front here in this second game. And of course, hopefully he can find his way back into this group as well. There are two other players in this group, in Group X, and of course they are used to Benova and of course Mesut Akif 92, so they will be playing together as well later in the day, but we will be casting 3 matches all the way into before lunch as well. So definitely a lot of great FIFA action. Hope you guys are catching this action on any platform that we have available for you, and keep yourself hydrated. We do have just spirulina right here,
That's right.
For us right here, I have watermelon. This looks very good. But wait, back to the action. Gnabry moving it to Douglas Costa. The beast Goretzka. Sane, good space here. Gnabry to Costa.
Oh, I thought Gnabry will lose the ball there, but no.
Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to do that again, but Barcelona very nicely dispossessed. And now here's Leo Messi back to Pjanic.
Juan Cristiano queuing for the pause right here. Probably going to make a couple of changes. Not too sure what he will plan to do. Maybe make it more attacking, but the ball is through here
Nice.
for Ousmane Dembele. And just before we go into that, it's chalked off for offside. It is offside right there. Usman Dembele's finish has been chalked off. Where's VAR when you need it? But right there, the goal has been chalked off. Juan Cristiano, I thought he got it in right there. And this time, you can see a little bit of the tactics game here from Juan Cristiano.
Yeah, that's a little bit unlucky, but that goal, if it stands, is a good goal. Usman Dembele with that short pass. Manuel Neuer again. So Manuel Neuer has a little bit of weakness. It's low shots. Low
Yes.
drive onto his left or right. That is his weakness, right? I mean, he can use his legs to save, but it's not as quick.
Yeah, it's not as quick as what in previous FIFAs as well. That's why people generally are looking for goalkeepers. They will usually go for players like Marc-Andre ter Stegen. You know, Marc-Andre ter Stegen is one.
More all-rounder.
More all-rounder. Alisson as well. You know, a very good choice. Or if you want a cheaper alternative, Hugo Lloris. You know, a French goalkeeper, very good to link up. You know, plays in the Premier League as well. So I mean, if you want to play a whole French defense or part defense in Premier League as well, you have Varane, you have Joe Gomez. You can play together and have Lloris be the goalkeeper. So a lot of different options as well for goalkeepers besides Manuel Neuer. How could we forget Jan Oblak?
Yeah,
My
all back
goodness.
is underdog. Yeah. If only Atletico has, I mean, a lot of the players are made up of the old timers, right? But then, I mean, you can, I mean, you have Luis Suarez
Oh, Luis Suarez
over
is
there right
fantastic.
now. Yeah, you have Luis Suarez. I don't know.
He doesn't have the pace though.
Is Diego Costa still there?
Diego, yes.
Yes. So we have
Can
these
you
two.
imagine those two playing together? My goodness. One
Yeah,
will be fighting all day.
I mean, they have to really work on the defense and midfield, but then with Jan Oblak over there, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much not many are going to get past him. But then I say that, of course, they lost quite heavily to Bayern. So here we go. The ball played out to the right to Ansu Fati, to De Jong. Ball roll to Coutinho. Quick passing, but this time Elftan taking the ball away, playing it up front to Leroy Sané. And this time, 76 minutes gone in this away leg for Juan Cristiano, and he is losing. Elftan doing very well in this second leg, I must say. He's making me eat my words right here. Fantastic all-round performance so far. He's defending very well, like what he
Nice.
does here with Joshua Kimmich. But this time, ball taken away, and here is Coutinho.
It's those kind of little plays like well-timed sliding tackle, like you see the one from by Joshua Kimmich taking the
Aren't
ball
those
away.
fantastic?
Those are fantastic and nice to see as well. If you can
Exactly.
leverage on that, throughout the whole game, just focus on trying to,
Oh, but
do
here's
that
a chance for
timing
Juan
really well.
Cristiano. Messi, can he get it on his right foot? Heel to heel. Oh, and this time he can't get it past. De Jong, Coutinho, drag back front and shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. And late chance for Juan Cristiano. He still has the pressure on. De Jong, Coutinho, looking for Messi. Messi! Oh, he tried the time shot, but it blinked red, unfortunately. And he couldn't get the shot off. Late chance for Juan Cristiano right here, putting on the pressure.
Here's the counter-attack
But
by
that's the
Bayern
thing.
Munich. Leroy Sané with his pace. He's got Lewandowski in the middle.
Oh, but he's crossed to nowhere. There was no
Poor
support there.
judgment. Second time in this game that's
Ooh.
poor judgment by him. He should have. He's got that space to bring the ball right.
He
into
should have
the
waited
penalty
for the
box.
support at least. Maybe a couple skill moves to delay a little bit to wait for everybody to come in.
The
But
support is there. It's just that he's got
he
that
had to
space in
wait.
front of him.
He
He
had to
couldn't
wait
wait.
for them.
He wants to bring the ball forward and maybe have that chance of a tap in, but no, he couldn't find that. So here is Barcelona again with the attack. Can they equalize in this game?
Oh, what an
Nice play by
elastico.
Coutinho.
Heel to heel. Oh, but this time not able to get past. We are into the 90th minute, 91st minute, and there's only 1 minute of extra time here. Coutinho, can Juan Cristiano pull off a late equalizer? No, Sa takes it away, and that is the end of the away leg. So, of course, in this group stage, we will have 2 games from the stream. So let's say if we're having this game right now between Juan Cristiano and Altan, we will see both their home and away games as well. So, of course, at the end of the 2 games, we do have each player getting 1 win each in a 2-1 win as well. So it's gonna be a great day of FIFA action. I'm really looking forward to casting this with you, especially my
Yeah.
friend. So of course, what's next? We do have another 2 more matches before we end off for lunch. But of course, do
share the stream with, you know, those FIFA loving fans as well. We have a lot of action coming up during the next 2 days. We have, you know, FIFA 1v1s, we have pro clubs as well, 11 versus 11. We have so many different things, and this is all made possible from the people here as well. So fantastic to see all this being run or presented by SK Sports, organized of course by Dynamic Concepts. We do have supports by One Play Esports as well as Skoga, and beverage partner Jess Espirulina. We will be having a lot of this later. It's fantastic. It's tasty. I already had a couple before
It's
the
really
stream.
nice.
It's really nice.
Really
We have
refreshing.
watermelon and apple. And audio partners, Defunct Headphones. You know, if you're looking for, you know, a way to, they're fantastic when you're playing online games as well on your mobile phone. Comfortable, you know, and it's very good for audio as well. And of course, this is all supported by the Singapore Tourism Board.
So we want to thank you to all the sponsors and the supporters of this event. This couldn't have happened without you guys, but of course for you guys all watching from home, apart from all the FIFA action that we're going to see throughout the whole event, we do have some music, we do have Music Fest.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
All
I mean,
right.
you can stay tuned at 8 p.m. today. We have Supersonic, a local band with TINC as well. So do stay tuned for that one. And we do have some interviews as well.
Fantastic.
Like you were saying, Team Cahill is in the
Oh,
house.
amazing.
I mean, not right here, but somewhere he'll be tuning in to
In his
speaking
house.
to you
In
guys.
his
Yeah,
house.
in his house, keeping safe wherever he is in the world.
All right, so with that, we will of course be taking a 2-minute break, 3-minute break, of course, get a little bit of a breather because it's going to be fantastic action. So, of course, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break right here for 2 to 3 minutes, and we will be back with more FIFA action. to
Bookmark
come.
the page wherever you're
Oh,
watching from,
definitely.
and do come back. And we'll see you soon. Hello and welcome again to the E-Singer Cup 1v1 segment. So we're just done with the first game. Exciting game between Barcelona and Bayern, Juan Cristiano versus Elftan.
And then they did the old switcheroo on us and confused me
Yeah, a
and
little
confused the
bit.
both of us. That's the thing. So now it's going into this other games as well. Now probably players would have played their first games. Players will be warmer now. They'll be back into more aggressive action. So what do you look forward to most about seeing FIFA, like this FIFA players today?
Yeah, so I would love to see players taking on using different teams right now. I mean, we've seen Bayern Munich, we've seen Barcelona. They both can be good teams to use in FIFA 21.
Yeah.
I mean, for all of you fans watching from home, I think you'll definitely want to see like using this tournament as a benchmark to whether or not you want to really get a FIFA 21 or you want to really
Yeah, correct.
what kind of teams you want to use, what kind of players you
Yes.
want to build
Yeah.
with your team with. So I mean, Euros knobs we've seen the games, right? It's equally matched.
Yes,
Yeah,
very much so.
we initially thought Juan Cristiano have that in the back in the
Yeah.
second leg, but apparently Elftan
Yeah,
got
he
back
pulled
in the
it
game.
back, and he played so well. I initially thought that Juan Cristiano was the other way around, and then I realized that Altan was actually using the other team, and I was like, wow, this guy is really like. After that, when I realized this guy really improved, after that, I guess it's all that about that first game rustiness. So I mean, once you play your first game, you realize that, oh man, I need to get into this game. I need to try to play better, and then you just start thinking differently, more plays coming out, and you analyze your opponent better. And I think that's the thing. And of course, another thing, as you were saying, people seeing these FIFA players, there are FIFA tournaments everywhere around, playing online. So if you fancy your chance at, playing these people, playing some of these pro players especially, come on, train your FIFA skills. Come on and, join tournaments like these, win yourselves a little bit of money. The esports community is so big. There are so many people out there to help you. Like for me, coming into the esports scene here in Singapore, everybody's so helpful, especially when you are struggling with gameplay, you have people offering different opinions and
That's
stuff
right.
like that and offering advice, and I think the esports community in general is very supportive as well. As long as you come in, you want to learn more from these players as well, to do well in tournaments like these, join tournaments like these, meet people. I think that's a fantastic part about esports. You get to meet different people from all parts of the world. For this tournament, we have players from Brunei, we have players from Vietnam, we have players from Singapore, Malaysia, everywhere around, not only for the 1v1s, but also for the 11 versus 11 tonight. There's so many different things to experience with FIFA and with esports in general, and that's why it's going to be one of the biggest things, in this coming year, especially during this unfortunate time with COVID and everything else. Everybody has to stay home. Esports is a good way of bringing communities together. That's why we have this here today, the E-Singer Cup. Instead of having the people fly in, we have people, online, giving seminars, speaking on different things. We have referees, we have players, we have so many different people coming
That's
in
right.
to offer their opinions on football, and it's fantastic to see.
Yeah, really love what we're all doing right here. I mean, that's a great message from you, Eurosnob. I think for everyone who's just into the esports scene, or if you're in the scene for very long, the scene here in Singapore or in across Asia Pacific is growing. So you're
Yeah.
never too late
Yes.
to pick up that device, whether it is that console or that keyboard
That's yeah,
or the
exactly.
mobile phone.
That's the
Games
thing.
is it transcends to all kinds of platforms, right?
Yes.
Like you even got FIFA Mobile right now if
That's
you
the
want
thing.
to play on the bus if you're traveling around
So
too
many
much.
different options. You have FIFA Mobile, you have your Switch as well. You
Yeah,
have so
that's
many
right.
different platforms. So build a community. I think that's the most important thing. Building community between all of us, I think it's fantastic.
That is,
Really
it
is.
is fantastic, and now we're just waiting for the second game for the place to be ready for the second game. And I mean, from what I see from the first game, right? Like if let's say this in the second game, and we're seeing two different teams,
Yeah.
two different players with different play styles. I mean, pretty much what I want to see is more aggressiveness in attack.
Yes.
I would definitely want to see more goals. I want to see some thrashing happening today.
No, hopefully, I hope to see more of like a 4-4, 6-5, maybe.
Maybe,
you
yeah.
never know. But like what you said, it's definitely fantastic to be here, with like-minded people, doing one for football. I think football is amazing. So after this, we will be going for a little bit of a 5-minute break. We will be coming in back with another game very shortly for you guys. And do stick around. There are so many different events happening today. We have Music Fest. Like what Minute said, we got so many different things for any person that wants to attend. You know, music festivals. We do have a lot of different talks as well. So do stay tuned with us on the E-Singer Cup 2020. We will be back soon.
Don't go away.
All right, welcome back to the E-Singer Cup 1v1 FIFA 21, the open category where we have 121 players vying for the chance to win $350 in prizes. So, of course, the top prize winner will win, as I mentioned, $350, and everybody else, of course, until the 16th position, of course, will win cash money as well, with 9 to 16 places winning $50 each as well. So, I mean, that's the thing. As we mentioned earlier, join these kinds of tournaments, win yourself money, meet people, and, let the esports community get bigger. I think that's the main thing. And, of course, we get to enjoy casting this as well, Menace. So, a little bit about you. What's your story, man?
Yeah, my story is I started casting esports late last year. So with some battle royale games like PUBG Mobile. But then I play FIFA. I play a lot of FIFA growing up.
Yeah.
And really enjoy football as well. So yeah, I'm more of a football fan than a FIFA player though.
Ah.
Like I know Eurosnob from the football community here in Singapore. Yeah, do join your closest football community. There might be some people out there that still supports football, with their hearts and all that.
Yes.
So yeah, we want to thank you. Give a shout out for all the organizations here: SK Sports, Dynamic Concepts, Skoga, One Play Esports, Defunct Headphones, beverage partner Just Spirulina, and supported by Singapore Tourism Board. This couldn't have happened without all of you guys
definitely.
out there. So we're about to go into the second game
Yes.
of the broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have some exciting news because we might be seeing one of the top players in
Yes.
Singapore, right? Is he based in
Yes,
Singapore?
he's based in Singapore,
Yeah,
and it is
to be
good.
playing next.
Yes. So he plays for this amazing esports organization called FTRD. FTRD Kun, great player, someone that definitely need to be looked out for in the pro esports scene here in Singapore as well. We will be seeing him play. He is in Group AA.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
So,
It's like
so
a battery.
there's 32 groups. That's why it's not enough for the 26 alphabets.
Yeah, exactly.
So Group AA.
Yes.
And he's gonna be playing JLJH next. So
01.
we're really excited.
That is going to be a mouthful. I don't know how we're going to be commentating on that one, but FTRD Kun versus JLJH01. And again, it's going to be home and away. And of course, winner for each game will get 3 points. And then, of course, in 32 groups, of course, later we'll be having the best of 32. So what that means is that out of these 32 groups, only the top one will remain. So it's like the final one.
It's very competitive, and I
Exactly.
think you really need to win all your games to be able to be the top one to go through to the
I
best
saw what
of
you did there, the top one.
the top one.
Okay, we're ready to get into the game right here. Our producers will get that on right now, and I'm so excited for great FIFA action. Great
Yeah.
FIFA action.
So for all you staying at home, here goes the match between Kun FPS with Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and JLH01 with Liverpool. What do you think about this team?
Didn't we talk? We talked about this pre-stream. We definitely saw a lot of these games will definitely appear. Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. What else? You have Bayern versus Barcelona. You're probably gonna have a lot of this because for Kun especially, because he's a fantastic, great skill player as well. He will definitely want to use Neymar and Mbappe. He's definitely gonna find the way he's gonna get through. And JLH with Liverpool again. Mane, Salah, Firmino. Where else can you go but these three?
That front three, right? Yeah, but it's an
Amazing.
equally matched team. So looks like Icardi Mbappe is up front for Paris
Wow.
Saint-Germain with Neymar in the cam position.
That
So
is
that's very
interesting.
interesting front three. And
It
I
is.
suppose for Liverpool, it'll be the trio of Mane, Salah, and Firmino if there's no changes that's made by JL over here. So we were live in Singapore from the Parc des Princes. How that
Oh,
sounds like to you?
That sounds fantastic. The Parc des Princes is an amazing stadium. And here we go, resuming. And we're going to be kicking off with PSG from left to right. Another pause being queued.
So yeah, like what Eurosnob said, left to right, PSG in the white outfit, and Liverpool from the right to left in the red outfit. And just give a couple more seconds before we start the game, so do be a little bit patient as we actually try to, tweak the technicals for the players over here. So the players want to be in 100% focus mode right here. And we got Mbappe very quickly with the ball, trying to find Neymar, but got dispossessed by Mohamed Salah over here. And Mohamed Salah you need support in the middle. playing that little patient ball. Here's TAA, back to Salah. Ooh,
Great
nice.
Berber spin. But this time, nearly getting dispossessed, but still holding on. Juan Bernat putting the pressure on for FTRD Kun, or Kun FPS. Fabinho with the ball roll, playing it to Salah. Again, very patient play. And this time, Verratti takes the ball away. And there's a chance. It's 2-on-2 here. If he can find the right pass, but he wasted a bit too much time. The run being
He
made.
can try again over here. And
There
here's
is.
Icardi with the ball, but it just pushes it off to the left-hand side. He should find a player in the middle. Neymar Jr., can he do a shot right here? He did the
Oh,
fake
that's the
instead.
goal.
But what is he doing? He should just make the shot
What
right
a-
here. One over the
oh!
keeper, but what a save right there by Alisson. And we have talked about Alisson being one of the best
Yes.
goalkeepers in FIFA. And he
Oh, but
just
there's
did
a
it.
header, and that is a goal. Mauro Icardi coming up trumps for Kun FPS, and he takes the lead. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but we were just saying Alisson being a great keeper didn't do much there unfortunately for JLH.
Well, he's got his defense to blame for that. I mean, they did not rise to the occasion.
Oh,
for that
literally,
ball.
that pun, my
And
goodness.
Icardi, who isn't the tallest player on the pitch, got that header first, and it's a nice goal, 8th minute.
Oh.
And now here's Mbappe again, trying to find space for the shot. Alisson got his palms on it, and is now back to Liverpool's possession. Fabinho with the ball, trying to bring the ball across the midfield to Thiago, the new signing for Liverpool. And here's Roberto Firmino, but dispossessed by PSG over there. So Kun FPS, very early, 1-0.
Good ball. Here is Neymar. Oh, fantastic skill move right there. Roulette trying to find the space. The Ronaldo chop, and there is a save, but there is the finish. And there is Mauro Icardi with his second goal of the game. JLH coming up against one of the best FIFA players, I believe, in Singapore. And he is finding Kun very hard to deal with, especially with that Neymar. That Neymar just danced around his defense. Fantastic play, Menace.
Yeah, a little bit of entertainment for us right there. So I really like the way Kun is playing. And he also is really good at defense. So Juan Bernat just trying to dispossess Thiago. He did right there, but Salah got the ball back. Can JL actually equalize? He did! It's 2-1. Wijnaldum rises up, header, passes. I think Keylor Navas is the keeper for PSG right there. So
right
it's
there.
2-1.
But that's the thing right there. Gini Wijnaldum, again, like in the Champions League against Barcelona, finding himself free in the box with the header. Fabinho, this is uncharted territory. Fabinho making the run.
Could have passed there. Could have
Oh,
passed
could
that
have.
first time. I think it was Mane making the run. No, it was Fabinho making the run right there. But he's trying to do that again. TAA has got himself in the penalty box.
I mean, that's not very... I mean, for TAA, he's always there generally.
He is. Pretty pacey as well. So a very good choice, Liverpool. I think what he needs to do, JL, if you want to get back in this game, is to have that patient build up from the back and make sure he don't give the ball cheaply away to Kun, because if you actually get the ball back to Kun with the Neymar, with Mbappe, no chance. Icardi already with 2 goals. But yeah, it's still anyone's game. We're still early in this first half of this game.
And here is Neymar again. Kun playing around with the defenders here. Mbappe. Oh, fantastic play. Oh, but this time read by the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Gomez.
You should call
Thiago.
this team PSG shufflers, right?
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been shuffling through
It's been
with
fantastic.
the quick footwork and that
Yeah.
step overs. Really nice, really nice.
And when you have someone like Kun who can use skill moves like these, it's so hard to deal with. And again, here is Mauro Icardi to Mbappe, heel to heel, to Idrissa Gueye, looking for the runners. And there's a run by Neymar. Fake shot stop, but this time Joe Gomez, who is probably one of the most overpowered defenders in FIFA, and managed to get his red pick.
He used that
Just
really
saying.
well. And Salah is in
Oh.
through, but then
Keylor
Keylor
Navas.
Navas being the sweeper keeper coming out and heading the ball back. And the ball is now back to Kun, who's got Di Maria right in midfield.
Oh.
Dances past Wijnaldum. That is cheeky by him. Mbappe with the ball to Neymar. And
Oh,
it's-
the flick.
Oh.
Tried the sombrero flick, but not coming off there for Kun FPS.
It's worth saying though.
Oh,
although it wasn't
come off,
executed well.
Oh, but here
he
he
got
is
the ball back.
again. And this time, the man, Virgil van Dijk, in the way again. Joe Gomez to Andy Robertson down this left-hand side. Fake shot back, and there is Fabinho. What is Fabinho doing up there? He's getting a nosebleed from being so high up there. But good play from Kun FPS. Icardi with that little bit of a speed boost. Neymar with the scoop turn, finding Verratti. Good skill right there. Good close control. Ball roll from Icardi. Back to Verratti. Finding Icardi again. Shot. Oh, and it's wide. Oh, it's offside already from Mauro Icardi.
But that was well wide off to the left side of Alisson, left side of the post. But then here he's going to try it again. I think Kun really wants to make himself into that 1v1 position with Alisson so that he's got a better chance of putting the ball to the back of the net.
Look at that.
And he
that
got
right
it through.
stick dribbling.
That is it. That's what I was talking about.
What
Trying to
a
make
goal.
that 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper
Wow.
and know that he can place the ball into the back of the net. That's really nice. 3-1 to Kun and his PSG outfit right here. You see a way back for Liverpool in this game. Still speechless. So
I'm
you're
speechless,
still
I'm speechless
right
because
there.
that move right there, that the whole dribbling move, you know, when you hit that right trigger, it's such an effective skill move, and especially when you have someone who can utilize it so well, and it was a fantastic goal. And right here on the screen, of course, we can see a handful for defenders. Kylian Mbappe, 1 goal, 2 shots, 50%. But of course, it's been all Kun FPS so far. What play, and really look at that. Look at the stats itself. 6 shots, 6 shots on target. It's all about your efficiency.
He's not giving JL and his Liverpool any chance to even like taking any shot. There's only one shot.
One shot, yeah,
One
and
shot
that was
on
the
target,
goal.
though.
And that was
And
the
that
goal
was a
from
goal, that's
Wijnaldum,
right.
yeah. So, I don't know why I want to say that there's no chance for JLH, because I want him to prove me wrong. I think that's the thing. So I think it is all Kun all the way. So hopefully, I'm hoping that's not a commentator's curse, because if not, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully what we can do. But I mean, based on the first half performance of Kun FPS, brilliant, fantastic play. But there he is again, Mbappe running through on goal. Tried the rainbow flick, cheeky from Kun FPS. The 3-touch roulette, unfortunately not going his way. Wijnaldum has space on the left with Mane. There he goes. Marquinhos can't catch up. Mane, Firmino, rainbow flick. Dude, you're losing the game. Don't do a rainbow flick. Just go for the goal.
He kind of like is trying to mimic what his opponent did.
No,
back.
but that's the thing. If you're winning, fine. But you're not. Get to the goal and shoot the ball and score. You can do this. There you go. Come on. Thiago, this time Juan Bernat getting the ball away.
And I think Salah was in an offside position, so if that ball connects to him, he will probably
might have
still
been
be in
offside,
offside.
yeah.
But Mbappe, I mean, you can tell how good a player is if he's trying to entertain you by scoring goals, right? He doesn't want to score a standard
look at that.
goal.
Look
he
at
wants to score
that.
an entertaining goal.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, if you're in a losing position, your main aim is to score. And I think that should be what, you know, JLH should be aiming for. Get to the goal, get the shot off, and get back into this game, because he still has a chance. He's been able to get back into this game. But Neymar,
What are we seeing right here?
look at
Might
this.
be seeing another goal.
Saved by Alisson Becker.
He tried to finesse that into the level of Alisson, but Alisson read that well. I think I saw that he pressed that, what do you call it, Kun. JL. I'm a little bit confused here. So JL got his keeper out a little bit, so that it should give him the advantage to save that ball.
Yeah, that's the thing. The movement of the keeper is going to be very important as well, because, you know, when you can actually predict where your opponent is going to be shooting the ball, he's going for a finesse, he's going for the shot across the keeper. You can actually try and predict it if you're fast enough. You know, especially if you're fast enough to predict, you can just press onto the right trigger, move your keeper to the left, to the right, confuse your opponent a little bit. You know, it's all about the mind games as well. The mind games are all over the place in this FIFA. You know, you can move your keeper, you can make outstanding runs. Look at Mbappe right now for Kun FPS. Neymar, scoop turn. Again with that R1 dribbling. Neymar, stop turning. Oh, what a play! What a goal! What a goal from Neymar! I mean, ending with the roulette right there, and that just compiles the misery onto JLH. And what a goal that was, that R1 dribbling. is so effective in this game, and
That has got to be the play of this game.
Menace is
so
speechless
far.
right there. Our producer as well doing the FIFA share play is also speechless. My goodness, what a goal. And that...
As you can safely say, there is
wow.
no way back for JL in this game. I think Kun, you can tell he's a little more toned down right now. We still have some time, and we still have the second leg to this tie, though.
Oh.
But I mean, maybe it's just giving chance to JL to try to build up attack, but it's his defense is too overpowering.
But
right
that's
now.
the thing when you're... I mean, I don't know too much about JLH's history in FIFA tournaments, but for Kun FPS, you know, he plays for an esports team in Singapore. He does... he plays weekend league every week. You know, his team as well, FTRD, does well on a consistent basis. You know, they even had one of their players, Ash, you know, making it 30-0 in weekend league, which is, you know, especially for a Singaporean player to do that is amazing, you know. And here comes Kun again with Neymar, Mbappe with the scoop turn, finding the ball. Oh, the lofted through ball again, trying to find Neymar, and this time Neymar finds the corner flag. Look at that, 5 shots for Neymar, 1 shot for Wijnaldum. I don't think JLH has had a shot in this second half at all. 76 minutes gone, and that's another thing. Look at that, the diamond shape on top of the head of the player. That is what you call the trigger runs, basically. So with the trigger runs, you're actually able to control the player with the triangle on top to run to where you want to, and then you can call for the through ball.
Yeah, to receive the pass.
Correct.
And giving a better chance in front of keeper to make that goal. But now we're looking again at Kun, so really no chance for JL to come into this game. What can he come up with here it's interesting to see, but still got dispossessed by Kim Bempe right there. And it seems like the attack from Kun has slowed down a little bit. I mean, he has every right to do that because we are already 81st minute of this game. Can he find a 5th goal and actually kill off this game properly? Like really kill this game.
Tries the flick. This time can't get anywhere with that right stick dribbling.
Van Dijk with the dispossessed TAA passes to Fabinho, but
tackle.
trying a rainbow flick in midfield,
Borrell.
that is something you don't really want to do.
But there's Adrissa Gay, Adrissa Gunner Gay. Oh, and it's off the line. Oh, but there's a little bit of a mix-up with JLH, and honestly, with the kind of skill moves that that Kun is pulling off, I'd be blur as well. You know, my eyes will be crossed because I have no idea what he's been doing. Such great dribbling, but
here
there
comes
goes
Thiago.
Oh.
Very unlucky getting the ball away.
But he needs to get it away.
Stretch though, with that dispossessed, and he's offside.
Oh.
Very unlucky for Thiago. He couldn't make it 4-2. Maybe give himself a consolation or a chance in a very slim chance in the second tie.
Yeah, goal. I think for now, because this is the group stage games, goal difference is going to be very important for you. But I believe with a player like Kun, look at that again. Neymar Jr. proving himself to be one of the best players in FIFA. Look at that again. Oh my goodness, that is just dirty right there. That is just dirty from Kun FPS. Ball in from Neymar. Can he get a last goal? Di Maria, Marquinhos with that trick pass, but really no chance for JLH 0-1 in that first game. He just came up against such a seasoned player in Kun FPS, and really he stood no chance. And I, for one, think that was such a great victory there for Kun FPS, and he will definitely be a force to be reckoned with in this group as well.
I mean, this is a 1v1 tournament, but it just seems like it's a 4v1 tournament, and it just ended 4-1.
Another 4-1 pun right there, and I for one agree. Oh goodness, there we go again. But you know, really it's a good thing to play against players like Kun. You know, players like Denial as well. You know, Pong Denial is another one of the great FIFA players here in Singapore as well. You know, you should, you know, if you're an up-and-coming FIFA player, you would really want to play against these guys. You know, these guys, you know, as sad as it might say, they will teach you a lesson. They will teach you a lesson in how to defend, how to attack, and really you take it in your stride to really learn from players like these. And I really do believe if you play against players who are of that quality, you will eventually learn and you will get better as well.
Yeah, I mean, for everyone watching from home, I think this is really top class entertainment that we have brought to you from for FIFA. I mean, FIFA can be really entertaining if you see Mbappe, Neymar especially with those flicks, with those skills, and then in front of goal as well. And that fourth goal was a
Oh, yeah.
beauty.
Yeah.
My mind was blown. My mouth was shut.
He was silent for at least a couple. He was silent for at least 30 seconds, and we're casting here. I mean that was dirty right there from
If
for
you're
no lack of a better
JL,
term.
if you're JL and you're actually prepping yourself mentally and physically for
Yeah.
your hands
Yep.
for the next game, for the next tie, what will you be thinking about and what would you do?
I think, not to sound bad, but I would think I have no chance. My only thing to come out of this game right now is to learn. I think the best thing about these games, especially against these much better players, is that you learn and you take away lessons that you can bring into the next tournament that you join. And playing against these bigger players, you might get thrashed 5-0, you might get thrashed 6-0, but it's all about the lessons.
That's
and
right.
if in these kind of things, you have already added them onto your PSN. So of course, if you want to play against them again, contact them again. They'll be more than happy to do that with you, train and stuff like that, because with FIFA as well, you have objectives to, like if you're playing FUT, you have objectives to earn with that, playing friendlies against other people. You can do that as well. You can learn from these players and you can complete objectives together
Yeah.
as well.
That's a nice message right there for all the players, FIFA players out there. I think more importantly is getting into the community, getting
Yeah.
help from the community,
Yeah.
if you really are serious in esports, in wanting to be a better FIFA player, just go out there, contact the best players,
Yeah.
and really just commit yourself to wanting to become better.
Yeah.
I think it's like physical sports, right? The more you practice, the more you absorb lessons from the pros, you'll become better as well. I mean,
Definitely.
yours now with your experience in FIFA as well. I think you've played with some of these pro players as well.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the most important thing is to really be humble and learn
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
But of course, it's not over. I mean, we as casters love to see what's on the screen, especially also for you guys as well.
Yeah.
This e-single cup has it's only the second game, but has kicked off really well so
Yes,
far, and we're
definitely.
really excited. And do stay tuned because we're about to wait for the players to get ready for the second leg of this game. As you know, it's a home and away, so these both players, JL and Kone, will be playing again, and then we will be going into the third game after that, also home and away, and
Yeah.
then we will tabulate the scores, and only one player from each of the 32 groups will go into the knockout rounds, and we'll be bringing you in the afternoon
The best
the
of 32.
best 32. Yeah.
And then, of course, stay tuned as well. I will be casting along with my partner HS Gamer as well. We will be doing the 11 versus 11 Pro Club. So it's going to be a long day for me. But, just to watch fantastic FIFA action from, just seeing Kun playing just now, just like blew my mind. I'm waiting. I am so excited for more of this kind of FIFA action to come out and, just to wait and see. You're getting a drink without me. Come
Yeah.
on. So, of course, we do have various sponsors as well. Just Spirulina beverage partner, fantastic juices as well, cold pressed juices. I need a bit of that.
Yeah, pour this in as well. I mean, I can smell the fruitiness of the watermelon. What do you have over there? Watermelon
Ooh,
as
yeah,
well.
it's watermelon, dude. Wow. Okay, let me do that.
So bringing you the game as well. Our throat might be dry.
Cheers,
that's why we're having a drink. Do look out. Just Google just spirulina.
Oh, dude, wow, that is really good, man. Wow.
Sweet. Sweet, not so sweet. It's refreshing. I mean, of course, it's hot today as well, and yeah,
All right, so
get your hands on one of this. It's really nice.
that
And
is
we are
really refreshing.
into the game again, and a different
United
team this time
versus
for Kone.
Liverpool.
Man United, interesting choice. He's got Rashford here. He's got Anthony Martial, and you think he's going to go on attack mode again?
he has to try. I think he will. I mean, Rashford with the 5-star skill moves, Martial with his 4-star, but the only thing about Martial is that he has that 3-star weak foot. That's not going to be really good when he's, going up into attack and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. But of course, JLH needs to... Oh, Rainbow Flick so early on by JLH. And again, like what I mentioned, he needs to stop with this fancy stuff. Just get the ball in, go through, and just try and get yourself back into this tournament.
Yeah, you can see the pace of TAA just getting the ball back right there. But what is important for JLH is to really, really play a proper ball forward, a proper build-up without all the fancy antics. Because it will just kill off your game. You might just, get dispossessed all the time, and Kun, a great player like Kun, can just score another 4 past you. So what Virgil needs to do right here is to just really find the passes. The short passes, the possession play, and build the game up front. But here's Martial trying to do the little flick onto the path of Fred, I see, but couldn't. Here's Pogba again on the right into Fred. Fred, one-on-one with the keeper, and Fred with the goal. It's 1-0 to Man United, 1-0 to Kun, and possibly the game.
It's definitely over. I just think Kun will have too much here for JLH, unfortunately. And here we go, Robertson. But just check, did we get the teams right? Are we good with the teams? They're right. Okay, cool. Because if not, then we're going to have a massive boo-boo again.
So a little bit of reminder for everyone. It's Kun with Man United playing from left to right in the red outfit. And then we have Liverpool controlled by JLH 0-1 from the right to the left in the turquoise outfit.
And now I can see Kun actually playing that ball through. And here's Anthony Martial. Martial stops.
Can he do it? The lovely Frenchman couldn't do it, but then here's Fernandez with the ball, but he's in an offside position. Very unlucky, very unlikely for him to be over there, but I mean...
I was thinking whether we could do that scream from Martin Tyler, Anthony Martial!
Oh, yes! Oh, can we do it this time, though?
No, it's
his
not.
touch is a little bit too heavy, and Alisson got out really well to collect the ball. But very cheap balls giving away cheap balls back to Kun.
Yeah, and that's not good. That's not good at all.
It seems like he has given up on this game, but it's
Rashford.
nice for us to watch this kind of games again. I mean, if JL could get 1 goal back, I think it's an achievement for him in this tie already.
Yeah, it's Kun has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Here's Rashford, MBE with the ball,
MBE.
and in the runs.
Nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Nice ring to it. I mean, he couldn't find Pogba in taking his run over there. He's in a nice position to get the ball, but here's Fabinho to Robertson, back to Fabinho in a nice position, trying to find space here, but couldn't find Roberto Firmino, his Brazilian counterpart over there. Do you think that the Liverpool defense is a bit too up?
I think
too up front.
Even in real life as well, they have been caught on the counter. But here is Mo Salah. Oh,
he's
running
got nothing on there,
down
so
the wing.
Not even with the finesse. So with on the
stronger
right hand
left
side
foot as well. But here comes it's Maguire putting himself out there again with that block tackle. Martial to Pogba, looking for that space. Kun trying to work his way between the 3 superstars from Manchester United. Martial wins it back, but he gives the ball away. But then again, JLH gives it away straight to Paul Pogba. Ball roll triggers the run. Rashford with the sombrero. This time it is blocked off by Virgil van Dijk.
Did you see how much space he had, that Rashford had in front of him?
Too much space right there.
A very exposed defense that, and very dangerously played by JLH there. You don't want to be stuck in that situation where he could actually give the ball away now. Right? It's actually 2v3.
Oh, it's
Fernandez trying to dance his ball and pass it off to Martial.
Oh, good tackle. But then again, there's Fred. And now it's... Oh, but look at the space in behind that United defense. One single attack could actually just blow them all away. And there goes Mane down the left. He gets the ball. Lindelof trying to close him down. Good skill move to get away from Lindelof. But then playing himself back into Lindelof, waiting for the run of Andy Robertson. Drag back, fake shot stop to Mane. This time Aaron Wan-Bissaka doing what he does best for Manchester United, tackling.
What JLH should do now is actually play a possessive one-touch football and really try to find his players in the right position.
Oh, but then he's
and
giving
not
the
to give
ball away
the
consistently.
ball away like this. That's right.
Look at that. Oh, okay, he's gonna tease me again with that move. Oh, look at that. Look, oh, and this time, that's just dirty from Kun right there. Really taking it to his opponent. Martial with the shot, and that's, oh yes. Anthony Martial with the goal, and that is probably the end of JLH in this tournament, unfortunately.
It is the end.
Oh,
I
it is
think
the
it
end.
is the end.
Kun proving
Scoring
himself
goals
way
is
too
not Kun's
strong.
priority right now. Entertaining the audience is his top
It's
priority right now.
fantastic.
He wants to show he is the best player in Singapore. But JL has not given up. He's now trying to build up the attack, but still struggling in the final third. Here's Wijnaldum with the ball. Wijnaldum scored the goal in the first leg when he was also playing Liverpool, but giving the ball away. Here's Martial again, trying to use his skills past Virgil, but Virgil, being that a good defender, dispossessed him. Now Liverpool with the ball. TAA trying to find Salah, but could not. Fred again, a very interesting combination in midfield for Man United. Fred and Pogba, but Fred with the first goal, and Pogba. Rashford trying to find the ball again.
Oh.
Back to Rashford.
Look at that elastico. Oh, look at that. The roulette. I mean, he's just playing around with JLH, trying to make him go for the ball there. Pogba, look at that close control. And this time Fabinho wins the ball back. I mean, if you are JLH right now, you're definitely going to be very frustrated at how this game is going for you, because Kun has been on top of it from minute one.
That's right. I mean, not disrespecting JLH. I mean, he has got a kind of like fair share of possession as well. It's 45% for his Liverpool. What he needs to do is really to really cut down on those antics, those rainbow flicks in midfield. That's not necessary at all. What you want to do is to really score goals.
Yes.
Try to build your attack from the midfield properly, and in the final third, try to make that runs in the right position. And do that through lob ball to your strikers to try to to score a goal.
Never play this game against Kun, because Kun will destroy you, and he's doing that right now. Look at that little flick up, and as well, he's brought on Donny van de Beek, the new signing from Ajax, and there is Marcus Rashford. Oh, he's just playing around right here, Kun, with JLH, just forcing him into a tackle. Van de Beek to Pogba. This time Virgil van Dijk clears the ball away, and Wan-Bissaka clears it up for United, and Fabinho doing what he does best, but then he gives the ball away to Bruno Fernandes, or Fernandes as you know the commentator likes to say it. And this time Alexander-Arnold wins the ball back, and he gives the ball away again. I've been hitting my thigh with frustration there, because he definitely has, ways to get out, but he just seems to give the ball away constantly.
I can hear that crisp slap on your thigh.
Dude, it's...
Every time they give the JLH gives the ball away, it's really frustrating.
Because I like to support the underdog, but, it's... Oh, but look at Martial. Look at him go. Oh, it's still going. And this time JLH wins the ball away. 55 minutes has felt like an eternity for JLH.
He's playing mind games with JLH right now. I mean, he scoring, like I said, scoring is not his priority.
Oh, but there's the first chance for JLH, and David De Gea, like in all seasons prior, saves Manchester United again. And this time, Mo Salah, and I mean, we said it before, gives the ball away, but he wins it back. Thiago to Alexander-Arnold. Thiago, good skill moves right there, getting him into the proper positions.
Arnold is right there. He could just pull back and give a pass to TAA, and maybe TAA can just go up into the middle, right near the penalty box, and find Mane or Firmino, but he doesn't want to do that. So that's a lot of mistakes that JLH has been making here. Although he's behind by a lot of goals, I think he's behind by 5 goals.
I mean, on aggregate, if we were to calculate, he's
behind by 5 goals right now.
5,
and here, you have Rashford 101, but he doesn't want to take a shot.
There is the shot, and there it is, 3-0. Really no chance for JLH. And seriously, I think this is a good opportunity, as I said, to learn. I think the good thing about why we do our casting is that, we have the gameplay recorded for you. Have the gameplay, watch it over, see the mistakes that you've made, and, work on it for the next tournament. I think that's going to be very crucial. That's why, when pro FIFA players, when they do this, they record their gameplay, they see the mistakes that they make, and then they work on it, and they get better. Week after week, I mean, it's best to get used to this game as soon as possible and to iron out mistakes, because if you're looking to be a pro player, especially in FUT, you want to be knowing the mechanics, knowing the metas, and then, qualifying for tournaments overseas as well.
Yeah, I would say JLH, he is pretty decent on the defense though, although he's been conceding three goals, 4 goals already. But he knows how to backtrack. He knows how to keep his defenders behind the attackers. But then in the attack phase, that's where it failed him.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of unnecessary antics that he shouldn't have been doing, and there's a lot of unnecessary moves and decisions that he shouldn't have made. Like in this case, Mo Salah is on a 1-2 with Thiago, but Thiago could have just pulled back and find the running TAA over there, and then he could find more space. But here he's finding himself stuck in a sea of red players.
So, I mean, if you're watching this right now, you're probably watching it on the E-Singer Cup Facebook page.
Can he score a
Oh,
consolation? Yes,
and
he
just
can.
as I said it, JLH with the goal, Roberto Firmino pulling one back for JLH. Is it too late though? Can we see a comeback?
I don't think so, but that consolation could actually motivate him to improve his
better
play a
than-
little
yeah.
bit. That was a little nice play by Mo Salah on the right side, finding
Yeah.
that space and then thinking the ball over. I think it was Lindelof or Maguire, and finding Firmino who's unmarked.
Yeah.
And with that little touch, and it's good that he didn't take the shot one.
Yeah.
He didn't take a one-touch shot. I mean, he has one touch, and then he finds the left, I think right side of the keeper. And here comes Sadio Mane again. Can he actually find a second goal for Liverpool? No, he can't. Maguire dispossesses the ball, passes off to Pogba. And here's how it is, right? Like if you have players like Kun who knows your gameplay so well, I mean, kind of like you have very slim chance of scoring.
Yeah. I think
You can
because
tell he's toned down a little bit.
you can see he likes to analyze the gameplay a little bit more than his opponent. So of course he's able to predict. And look at Marcus Rashford balling through the midfield. Oh, look at that. Skill moves for days right there, waiting for the run of Paul Pogba. This time can't get anywhere. So as I was saying previously, if you're watching this online right now, you're probably on the E-Singer Cup Facebook page. Do drop it a like. Do catch us for more FIFA action. Coming up today, we have the 1v1 tournament, which we are watching now. We do have the 11-11 Pro Clubs tournament, which is very interesting to see as well. And we do have a lot of various events happening through the day. We got special guests. We have, a lot of different
Oh,
talks.
this is beautiful. Sorry to cut you
Marcus
right there, but I
Rashford.
thought that he's going to shoot one-on-one with Alisson, but he did not.
Oh my goodness. I don't mind if it's interrupted for a goal, but here is Sadio Mane moving in front of the keeper. Does he sweat it across? He does. Roberto Firmino with his second goal, and it is now 3-2. Kun, falling a little bit asleep here, but I mean, he is a pro player. He will come back into this game. Heel to heel by Bruno Fernandes to Martial. This time, Thiago wins it back for Liverpool. And there we go.
That is the kind of play you want from Liverpool. Really one-touch football,
Crisp
finding the right
passing.
players at the right place,
Very good play.
making that runs, and also using the wings into your advantage. Not
Yeah.
those funny rainbow flicks in midfield. A little bit too late for JLH. Kun FPS taking this game and taking the tie on aggregate as well.
Yeah, and
So
going
deservingly
into,
winning this match.
and if you are in his group as well, in Group AA, that's the thing. If you're in Group AA, you will be looking at Kun and thinking, my goodness, I have to play this guy. And you got to be thinking to yourself, what do I do? The good thing about the games being streamed here is that if you are in that group, you're gonna be rubbing your hands together and see how the gameplay is gonna be with your opponent. But then if you see that
Yeah,
with
you,
Kun,
you probably need those like
I would probably
rubber gloves to actually prevent your console
Yeah,
from getting
from-
sweaty
yeah.
and all that.
I mean, if I was in the same group as Kun, and then if I was in that same group, I'd probably be like lying in the corner in the fetal position, just hoping not to play against him. But really, fantastic by Kun. You can see why he is in an esports team as well. You can see how he's one of the best pro players in Singapore, and in that performance, he just showed how much skill moves are very important in this game as well. I think that's the thrill of it. That's the thrill about this game, using skill moves to your advantage. I think it's using them in the right positions, making sure that you can get through your opponent as well.
That's right. I want to talk a little bit about tactics right here, so that maybe later we'll stay
take
for
a little
later.
bit of a
take a little break.
I'm
And
gonna get more juice actually.
do stay tuned. We'll be back with more FIFA action, and we're going to match number 3. So here's Manners and Eurosnob signing out. We'll see you soon.
Just spirulina, my guys.
This is nice though.
That's very good.
Oh, that guy in Bali. Yeah. Alright, and welcome back to the E-Singer Cup 2020 1v1 segment, and we are now into game number 3. For your broadcast over here, I'm Menace and I'm joined by Eurosnob. So are you excited for the next game?
Very excited, dude. It's gonna be between two players as well. One player I know who is GG Lucidus, aka Garrett Gamers Lucidus, up and coming esports player as well. And of course, we do have David De Gea, Block 13. I swear these
Block
names
13?
are getting harder to pronounce.
Block 13.
I have no
Ang Mo Kio
idea.
Avenue 10 or something.
That's not my address. No.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so it's really nice to have all these nicknames today, and we're bringing you
Not for
really-
us, but
we're bringing you not just FIFA but entertaining
Yes,
football. I think it could be
yes.
more entertaining than the Premier League or Bundesliga that you've been watching week in week out, because we just see a cracker of a game in match number 2, and now we're going to match number 3 where our players are already in team management and they're getting ready to play their hearts out, and
yeah.
hopefully this will be as entertaining as the previous game. So if you just join us, this is the 10th edition of the Singer Cup. For more information, go to singercup.com where you can see the whole lineup of events that we have for you.
we got so many people coming.
Yeah,
we
these few
got,
days.
Yeah, so we got a lot of great people coming down. You have not coming down, but doing streams from their houses. You got the Australian legend Tim Cahill. You have Indonesian players as well. Lillipali, the captain, coming in as well. So many different people, and even Singapore's own Iksan Fandi as well, who is now doing so well in Norway. Scoring goals for fun right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude.
Probably be like early morning when he's talking to us,
Yeah.
or maybe in the noon time where he's from. But yeah, we have really good players, really representing Singapore and
Yeah.
making us so proud, and also making Asia proud as well. We have players today, over 100 players, all coming not just from Singapore but from Malaysia,
Yeah.
Australia, Indonesia, all from the comfort of their homes.
All vying
Playing
for that
on
top
their
prize.
own console. Can you imagine that? I mean, how 2020 has changed, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's changed the landscape of esports, it's changed the landscape of gaming as well, and also the landscape of football. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of activities for you. Do stay tuned wherever you are, and do hit a like if you're on any of the social media pages, be it on
Like,
YouTube,
share, subscribe, anything.
yeah, Facebook, or anywhere.
We will be here all day. We do have the 1v1 now. We will have the 11 versus 11 as well. And if we are ready for the stream, of course, we will take you there. Are we good? We're good. And we got the thumbs up. And here we go. Menace, what do you think we're going to see? We're going to see PSG versus Liverpool. So it's going to be another... we're going to see a lot of these teams being played. So,
That's
I
right.
mean, we're going to be familiar with Mane, Salah, Firmino, different tactics. But now it's just a matter of how each player uses their teams against each other. And here we go. GG Lucidus, Garrett Gamers Lucidus playing as PSG, and David De Gea Jr. Block 13. That's a mouthful. Playing as Liverpool. So right now, let's see how they will play. We can see on top of the player heads, we can see the player names. Di Maria, 5-star skill moves. Gets the advantage. Ball, scoop turn. Again, trying the fake. This time, unfortunately, dribbles out. And it is a corner. Early corner here for Juan Bernat, who actually did a rainbow flick. And this time, Roberto Firmino takes the ball away. And I do see a very familiar face to Arsenal fans. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing in the lineup of David De Gea Jr. Block 13. I mean, David De Gea, you would think he would use United, but no, he's using Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like bouncing off from what you say before this game. I mean, when you're choosing teams in FIFA, it's really to choose the meta and something that you're really comfortable with. It really depends on your play style. If you want to be more attacking, you can play PSG with the likes of Icardi, Neymar, and Mbappe. And over here, you see players are running in, but a little bit unlucky.
Yeah,
He's
very
trying
unlucky
to
right
find
there.
Di Maria on that pass, but hits him on the heel though.
Good.
And can he
Oh,
actually
good
get past
play.
it? 1-on-1 with the keeper, and 1-0 goes to PSG, goes to Lucidus. That was a very nice step over to I think beating Van Dijk over there.
Yeah, GG is his gamer tag, Garrett Gamers, or in GG now for here is good goal for Lucidus.
Good
And
goal.
right there, of course, we're going to be launching puns all day. I wish I could launch this thing called football punmentary, so to speak. But here we go with Paredes on the ball, looking for Neymar down this left-hand side.
playing around with Virgil van Dijk. He's brought him out of position right here. Tries the pass. Is he onside? He is offside. Julian Draxler, another underrated player in this FIFA, I believe. You know, he has that fantastic long shots. He is strong. He is quite tall. So I think he'll be definitely one to be using in this game. What do you think?
That's right. I mean, like what you say, right? I mean, using the players is one thing, but the person behind the console has really got a lot to do with, you know, the outcome. And apparently, like with PSG going one up pretty early, that's really something that he wants to do. Right now, he's got that advantage. He can really play around and kind of mess up the formation and plans of his opponents, like what he's planning to do here. So you got Salah, Liverpool, David De Gea, block 13, trying to find the equalizer
I
over
love
there.
how you're speaking the full one as well.
Yeah,
That's a
I know.
mouthful.
It's a mouthful. I should try to maybe stop and just call him David De Gea.
Or DDG.
Yeah,
DDG
or
Jr.
David.
But there he goes.
David
Julian
giving the ball
Draxler.
away to Draxler. Yeah, the really underrated player, like what you say, Eurosnobs, finding the ball to Mbappe. Mbappe playing a little bit behind as a false nine over there, finding the ball back to Draxler. Can he find Mbappe? Yes, and a little bit of skill move. Neymar dancing the ball around. Virgil van Dijk literally has nothing to do over there. It's just
He's
ball
been
watching.
stopped, yeah. But look at that. That's the 1-2. And there is Neymar. And that is 2-0 for GG Lucidus. And he has taken a 2-0 lead. And DDG might have a tough task ahead of him right here as Lucidus looks to run away with the game. Neymar tracking back. Look at that. Look at that pass. Again, there's so much space for Julian Draxler now. And look, it's Virgil van Dijk who's trying to close him down. He's leaving space in the center. La Croqueta. But Virgil van Dijk, the big man, taking the ball away. And it is a corner.
Quick corner for PSG. Bernard trying to find the ball back to Neymar. Neymar dancing his feet around.
Oh, look at
Salah
that.
over
La
there.
Croqueta.
Oh,
Oh,
unlucky. Hits the post and the ball goes out, but it's still in the feet of PSG. Di Maria here trying to find his teammate over there. You've got Julian Draxler who went from the left to the right. But then again, I mean, I won't be so worried about Lucidius. He's 2-0 up and he's probably just playing mind games with
but here,
David
wait,
right here.
before you go, oh my goodness, good tracking back from Kimpembe. Definitely another one of those underrated players as well. You know, that defender, Presnel Kimpembe. Great physicals, great defending stats all around. And there's a shot, and Keylor Navas stood there like it was nothing. And he takes the ball for the next attack, hopefully for Lucidus, who plays a very quick ball out, but it will head straight to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of shot against Keylor Navas is something that you don't want to do, right? Like,
Yeah.
it definitely fall into the hands of the keeper. If you really want to score a goal, that final third is
Look
so
at that.
important. You want to
Oh, look at that
find your-
skill. Sorry, Menace, but there is Mbappe. Oh, ball roll around the keeper, but he could not
couldn't
get the
connect.
shot off. And as you mentioned in the previous games as well, it's all about trying to find the best way to score. And usually if you're one-on-one with the keeper, it's a ball roll or a fake shot around the keeper, and that's it. That's 1-0. Or in Lucidus' case, 3-0. But look at that, and it is out from Mohamed Salah. What do you think DDG has to do to get back into this game? He has to do a lot because Lucidus is really getting into the game and really taking it to Liverpool or David De Gea. I know it's conflicting, but yeah, that's the way it runs out right
Well,
now.
I think Liverpool really has kind of run out of ideas in this game already. I mean, what he needs to do right now is just to do a little bit of damage control. I mean,
Yeah.
that might sound a little bit pessimistic to a lot of people out there, but do a little bit damage control. You don't want PSG to score more goals against you, and then in the next game, in the home and away side, in the next game,
Yeah.
just choose another team.
So that's the thing right now. Now it's going to be very interesting for David De Gea Jr. Block 13 to come back into this game. There, I did it. I said it again. Long form right there. But, already a change. Diogo Jota on for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Interesting change
I
right
wonder
there.
whether he's injured because he's constantly injured. Oops, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the thing. It's good that he's come up with the change. Diogo Jota, a fantastic player with, if I'm not wrong, 5-star weak foot as well. So he's going to be very interesting to be using as well. But Neymar trying to find the pass only to be intercepted by Virgil van Dijk.
I mean, Jota, a great player to be used only if, you know, the you can build up a good attack all the way into him.
Yeah.
But right now, I can see even for Liverpool, they're
Look at
struggling
this.
in defense.
Look at this right here. There is Neymar. Ball roll. Oh, and it is straight to Alisson.
And that's,
Yeah.
and that's what he's got to do, David De Gea, is just to find two players to, come and close down onto that one running Neymar,
Yeah.
so that you limit his space, you limit
Yeah.
his chance of, getting the one-on-one position with Alisson.
And you look at the formation itself that we can see Lucidus is playing. He's playing a 4-2-2. So the 4-2-2 in general is more of a very pressing formation. You have the two strikers, you have the two cams as well to bomb forward, trying to take the game straight to those Liverpool defenders, and then you have the stability of Leandro Paredes and Idrissa Gueye in that central midfield, stopping balls from coming through, and then you have very good fullbacks as well. I think PSG has always struggled with fullbacks, but I think this year they might have solved that problem, probably. So let's go into this second half. Minamino on for Roberto Firmino, so I think he's looking at pace right here.
Mm-hmm. He
So-
retains that last syllable of the name. Anyways,
Oh, Minamino, Firmino. I gotta give you a fist bump for that one. Wow, but yeah, so great. I mean, he's not shying away from making these changes, and but Kimpembe, as usual, that hair takes the ball away, and unfortunately, Draxler wins it back. There is the run from Mbappe. Liverpool looking very short. Oh, the fake
Unfortunately,
shot.
that
Oh no, but
touch-
he gives the ball away. And there is Neymar, and there is the ball roll, and there is the finish for GG Lucidus. And like the gamer tag itself, I think it is now GG. Oh my goodness, what a goal. You're still in contemplation about that, aren't you?
Well, PSG is now playing around with Liverpool.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're really playing the field right now, and Liverpool has really no chance. I will say, in 53rd minute, but they have no chance, not even to score a goal. If they could score a goal, it's because PSG gave
That's
it to
the
them.
thing. We are not being pessimistic. The thing about us saying things like this is because we want the players to prove us wrong. I think that's the main thing about this. We might say all this kind of things, but at the end of the day, we want to see great FIFA, and if they prove us wrong, we eat our words with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's always Caster's curse, right? But
Yes.
when we say things like this, it's what we really see, right?
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh,
look
look
at
at
the
that.
play
Oh.
by Neymar that shot a little bit too far and a bit too close to Alisson. Alisson now punting the ball, trying to find Sadio Mane, but unfortunately the ball goes out for a PSG throw. Here's for Renzi. Who can you find? I think he's going to find a player at the back, and he's trying to find a ball to the front. I think Mbappe collecting the ball in the midfield. He's really trying to tone down being 3-0 up.
Yeah. I think now really it's all about GGs. I think this is a little bit too far, a bit tall of a mountain for David De Gea Jr. Block 13 to say. I think we should do a counter of how many times we said that because that's a long name that we have to continue saying. Actually, we don't have to, but I just want to. I'm sorry, man.
David De Gea Jr. Block 13.
Yeah. Oh, but there is Neymar, and that is 4-0. Mbappe with 4-0. And seriously, that is probably the end of Liverpool. And really, GG Lucidus, again, another pro esports player as well, an up-and-coming esports player. Really talented fella, and hopefully, he will do well in this tournament as well. And if you were, opponents in the same group as with GG Lucidus, you'll definitely be looking at him and wondering, he's definitely going to be one to look out for as well.
Definitely. I mean, he deserved this 4-0 lead right here. And of course, already early in the game, he's showing that he's got those skills and experience to take this game to bed.
But then
But
Minamino,
right here, Minamino tried with the ball, tried to shoot with his left foot, but got blocked by the defender. TAA trying to find space right here. Yeah, they really. It's a very one-sided game.
Yeah.
I don't see how David De Gea Jr. Block 13.
yeah, there you
Ching,
go.
one more point.
There you go.
Could come back to this game. I mean, really no chance for him to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, he could choose a different team in the next round and maybe try to go all out
Yeah.
to at least get one consolation goal.
At least try his best to do as much in this tournament as possible. I think at the end of the day, we mentioned it a few times before. You lose one game and basically that is almost it for you, kind of thing, because only the top player from each group goes through. That's why we have 128 players. We have 32 groups, so it's going to be very difficult if you're going to be losing your first game. Especially, you have to be dominant in your play, especially going into the first game. But here goes Gigi Lucidus with the Ronaldo chop, moving elastico flick, and there goes Mbappe. There's a lot of space in the center. If you can exploit that, he does that with that trigger button. There is Mbappe, ball roll. Oh, but he could not get the shot off. Joe Gomez, the OP defender this year in FIFA, getting his foot in the way. But here comes David De Gea Jr., block 13, with Minamino and Juan Bernat proving himself on that left back spot. But there is the ball to Salah, shooting, and Mane with his shot blocked. Joe Gomez not looking good, not looking worse for wear here. Mane, this time Idrissa Gueye, proving his worth in midfield. Marquinhos, and now here comes Di Maria. Looks for Mbappe.
Nice.
There is an overload here for Gigi Lucidus, but this time he can't capitalize, but Gomez gives it back to him, and Robertson wins it back, and it is going to be cleared. This is such great play. Now we're seeing back and forth counter-attacking action, but this time Florenzi, as what I mentioned before, PSG solving their fullback crisis, getting very good players. You have Juan Bernat on the left, you have Alessandro Florenzi on the right-hand side.
It's the pace that they need. It's the pace of Florenzi coming back and getting the ball back from the attackers of the opponents, right?
He was always one of those OP right backs, in FIFA's gone by, with that amazing pace, playing in the Italian league. You'd always have him and maybe, what's his name, Juan Jesus playing in centre-back. Minamino getting himself booked. And
that's for a late tackle just now. So it was
Gigi Lucidus.
it was play on.
Oh, that was a bit of a FIFA glitch right there. Gigi Lucidus queuing for a pause right here, leading 4-0. Not really under any pressure at all from David De Gea. Block 13. I forgot the junior. I know, but their ball is across, is in. Oh, he's just playing with him right there. La Croqueta, and Neymar still has the ball. Oh, look at that! And this time, Alisson, he's 4-0 up. He can afford to be doing these things.
Yeah, he won't be frustrated with that failed execution. If it's 0-0, then probably he will be. So a change by Gigi Lucidus. What is he going to do right
no,
here?
actually his opponent has DC'd from the game here.
A little bit unlucky from David De Gea Jr. block 13.
Not really, I guess. But, that's the thing. When you're playing online FIFA, that's the thing. Sometimes it can get frustrating. But, go through the whole game.
Do you think he smashed his controller?
If I were him, honestly, I probably would. But no, we're not condoning these kind of controller crashing. No,
yeah,
that
is a meme. That's a meme. So,
but yeah,
he tried his best. So David De Gea Jr. block 13 tried his best to get back into the game, but it's really what's missing. What's missing in his gameplay?
Was
if
pretty much everything.
Go against a pro player like Gigi Lucidus, right? Being 4-0 behind.
It can be demoralizing.
What's a gameplay that he should adopt next?
I think if you're 4-0 behind, I think it's all about damage control and trying to see how you can get in tune back, how you can get yourself back into the game. I think it's unlucky that you have to face all these kinds of things. There are, you will be. When it comes to playing against these kind of great players, you will find yourself being not having the ball all the time. You will be having to defend very deep sometimes. So I think it's all about just finding your way through the game.
Yeah,
I think it's all about finding a way back.
And also, like what you say, Eurosnom, like learning from the pros, right?
Yes.
Like there's a lot of things you can learn from Gigi Lucidus. It seems like after 3-0 up, scoring goals just like
Kun
yeah,
in the first
scoring
one,
goals isn't a priority. He really wants to show that he can go into a one-on-one situation with goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see, beating the defenders with those skills. But what we want to see from David De Gea Junior block 13, if he gets back into the game and got reconnected, is he should try to, if it's me, right, I'll try to mimic what my opponent has been doing.
Yeah.
Right. I try to mimic. And of course, if your opponent can see that, probably gives you a chance for a consolation. Of course, you will not get the game, but you probably get a goal, and that is probably a sense of achievement. Scoring goals in FIFA, against a pro player is something
Oh yeah,
that
something
you'll probably
definitely that,
remember
yeah. You
for
probably
next few
remember
months.
that, yeah. So okay, so if you're just joining us right here, welcome down to the eSinger Cup FIFA 1v1 Open Category Tournament. We have 128 players from all around Asia as well participating in this tournament for a grand prize of $350. And of course, that can go to a lot of things. You get yourself a new game. Maybe get yourself some FIFA points if you play FUT.
You can treat your family or friends to nice
Yeah.
dinner.
Yes. Exact. That's the main
Anything,
thing.
right? If you put money in your pocket, you can do anything about it. And we want to thank our organizers, the special sponsors and organizers.
Yeah.
SK Sports. You have One Play Esports. You have
Skoga as well.
Skoga, Dynamic Concepts. You have our beverage partner, Just Spirulina, with this awesome juice that we have just tasted here together, and supported by Singapore Tourism Board. And not forgetting the defunct headphones as well.
Those are great, dude. I
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off there, but defunct headphones as well, so good. When you're playing games online, you need that there's no lag as well, when you're coming from game, and it's fantastic. It's
It's
fantastic.
great. Yeah.
And of course, we do have various sponsors as well, organized by SK Sports, Dynamic Concepts, and everybody else as well, and also supported by Singapore Tourism Board as well.
So really thank you all the organizers for making this happen. And yeah. So I'm not sure if we're going for a break or are we waiting for David De Gea Jr. Block 13 to reconnect. Yeah, so apparently we
I
got
think that might be the end for David
Yeah.
De Gea Block 13
so it's
for this
4-0
tournament.
to GG Lucidus for that game, and we're gonna go for another break. So do tune in and come back in a while.
All right.
Yeah, so we got word from the producers. Do come back at 2:30 for the next game.
We're going to be going for a well-deserved break.
Oh yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon.